Welcome. I believe you've already met Mr. Mond. I too am Mr. Mond. And in your packets you've already received information about the educational content of the Jewish Studies curriculum here. I'm here to help demonstrate and to explain a little bit about the Jewish Studies educational philosophy and methodology. One of the challenges of any Jewish Studies program is to encompass authenticity, to transmit knowledge and values, to inculcate the capabilities and the skills to become independent learners. Sounds easy, right? And just to top it all off, we all know the general consensus is 2 Jews, 3 opinions. In fact, it's a little known historical fact that in Melbourne, Australia, by the time there were 20 male Jews over the age of 13, there were in fact 2 synagogues. So while Judaism is a religion that fosters thinking, analysis, creativity, it hasn't always managed to ensure unity and tolerance. And that's one of the things that's special about our approach to Jewish studies at the Solomon Schechter School of Westchester. Openness to questioning, encouragement of independent and creative thinking, combined with thorough grounding in skills and an active connection with Jewish values, we try to cater for a wide spectrum. Jews with a rich background, students who want to study in Hebrew. We even have this Akiva program where Jews who are lacking in a background are given their own track and eventually catch up and join the mainstream classes. The skills our students learn in Jewish studies obviously stand them in good stead for the rest of their lives as Jews involved in their heritage and active in their communities. But these are also skills that will help them in many other ways. Our close reading and analysis of biblical texts make them sharper readers and analyzers of all texts. The skills that they hone in Talmudic discourse are the same ones that are employed in science and mathematics. In fact, some of you may have read that in South Korea, apparently, the school children are studying Talmud stories to enhance their educational achievements. I've actually heard 3 theories as to why Jews are so disproportionately represented in the Nobel Prizes. You know, the statistics, 0.02% of the world population is Jewish and over 22% of the Nobel Prize winners are. Things of that nature. One idea is that although the Jews themselves aren't actively engaged in their Judaism, they are inheritors of a tradition of values, prominent amongst which is education and respect for scholarship. A second theory is that this very tradition of close reading and analysis, of Talmudic argumentation, are tools of precision of thinking that stand these people in good stead in their other fields of study. And the third, which I just read this year, was in an article that came out after this year, 50% of the Science Nobel Prize winners were once again Jewish. This article said that Judaism has a unique combination of particularism and universalism. It spoke about Freud or Einstein, or going back to Maimonides or Philo of Alexandria, that they're informed by and they draw from this rich and deep well of tradition, but they're actively engaged in building a universal human heritage. And I think that the Solomon Schechter School of Westchester, we do all 3. We inculcate the value and respect for education. We develop biblical and Talmudic skills of reading and interpretation, of analysis and logic. And we try to evolve Jews who are both actively a part of their own heritage and contributors to their wider society. Please note, if you do send your children to this school, I cannot guarantee that they will win a Nobel Prize. Perhaps I can, in the few minutes left, spend a few minutes demonstrating our approach by teaching an actual text. You sure? Do you want me to stick around? Okay, well then it's been a pleasure meeting you, and afterwards, during brunch, please feel free to approach either one of us if you have any further questions. Thank you.